I'm home. Hello, darling. How was your day? Well, Mr. Perkins, I have seen all of your pictures at least, what would you say, 3 times? I'd say about 12 times. Oh, Rob. Well, hang up your coat, Mr. Perkins. Right there. Well, listen, I can have dinner ready in about 60 seconds. I'll just go put it on the table. She's very nice. I like her. Oh, have a seat right there. Daddy, Daddy. Excuse me, Mr. Perkins, this is our son, Richie. Please, call me Tony. You got it. Did you bring me anything? Oh, gosh, Rich, I was so busy at the office today, I completely forgot. Who are you? Someone else who didn't bring you anything. Off to bed. All right. Night, Daddy. Good night, whoever you are. Cute kid. Well, we like it. Okay, here it is. Dig in. I am starved. And listen, don't worry about saving anything because we have tons of leftovers in the fridge. Honey, why didn't you just make that? Embarrassing, asking me about chicken over the phone, you know. Bob, I wouldn't think you'd want a guest to eat leftovers. Spaghetti. Well, I didn't know that. Can we just... if I've caused a problem... No, you just go right on eating. Oh, I'm sorry. You said eat, and I guess it's the way I was raised. No, that's just fine. So, you and Rob are working together. Have you come up with any ideas for the script yet? Well, I was just telling your husband that I seem to only be associated with the one role. Oh, well, that's terrible. I remember seeing you in Friendly Persuasion. That was a wonderful picture. Oh, honey, I've been telling him that. But Ellen Brady just doesn't seem so sure. Well, I'm sure you two will think of something. Thank you, Mrs. Petrie. Please call me Laura. Okay, Laura. Hey, listen, Tone. How about we go into the den to get some work done? Huh? Right now? Robbie hasn't finished his dinner. We can eat it later, honey. We really should get to work. All right. Don't work too hard. I'll have dessert waiting for you in the kitchen. Thank you, Laura. You're very kind. Yeah, boy, isn't she? Isn't she, though? Come on, let's go in the den, huh? Okay. This time, try it with a little bit of conviction. You know, don't just say the words. You have to reach the viewers all the way in their living rooms. Okay, let's try it again. So I say, don't you know the moral behind those who live in glass houses? Yeah. Carry around 89 pounds of bubble wrap with you, in case you ever move. Tony, why don't we start from the top? Okay? All right. So Alan is a barber. You are the customer who has come in for a haircut and a shave. Right. Alan walks in, and he says, well, young sir, would you like the price of a shave and a haircut? And you say, I would like the price of just a shave, but you're just going to charge me what you charge me anyway. Maybe we should just skip all this, that scene on page 6. Okay. Now listen, Rob, I can take direction. So if you have something to tell me, just say it. Well, listen, you're doing just fine. If you were doing absolutely terrible, I would tell you. This is never going to work. You're just nervous. You're just tense. Once you get out there, you'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Here in the living room, I'm awful. But once I get out on stage in front of 1,000 snickering, studying eyes, I'll be positively relaxed. Rob, what is all the shouting? Do you know the neighbors have complained? Whose neighbors? Well, the ones we don't know. Well, in that case, who cares? Rob! I'm sorry, honey. Just go back in the kitchen and make some coffee. We'll be finished up here in a few minutes. Well, I hope so. I don't want to have to close down the production. Listen, why don't you go home for now, and we'll give it a fresh start in the morning. All right. Thanks for trying to help me, Mr. Petrie. Tony, you'll do just fine. I just have to punch up a few of the jokes, that's all. They just need some rewriting. It's not the writing. Well, it isn't you either. Well, then who is it? I mean, I think Alan's putting a lot of pressure on you. Yeah, he does seem kind of nervous. Well, you just remember one thing. You work with your strengths, nobody else's. Thanks for the meal. Good night. Good night. Oh, boy, are we in trouble. Don't you know the moral behind those who live in glass houses? Yeah. Carry around 89 pounds of bubble wrap with you, in case you ever move. Tony. Hey, Rob. Why don't we start... Is that really him? Okay. Oh, it's not Laurence Olivier. Oh, yes. All 6 hours of work. You spent 6 hours with that guy, and he still sounds like that? Do you know, he told me he started out his career in stand-up comedy? Stand-up comedy? He probably did it sitting down. Everyone in the world thinks he's some sort of a crazy person who goes to hotel rooms and slashes up people. Rob, you're losing it. Oh, no. I have lost it. Hey, I've got it. Why doesn't he just do his bit in French? In French? Well, I'm a little afraid to ask, but why? That way if he goes on and he's nervous and he says his joke's wrong, no one will be able to understand him. No, fine. How exactly is Alan Brady supposed to play off someone who's speaking French? We'll get him a translator. Tony. Hi, Rob. I just came by to give you this. And to say, well, I'm so sorry. Don't be. We'll think of something. Don't be down on yourself, kid. You know, when I first started out, I wasn't that big either. Of course, I was a child. Thank you. Well, I'll see you this afternoon at rehearsal. Yeah, we'll be there with bells on. If it's cold, we'll wear something warmer. Bye. Poor kid. Hey, Rob, what is it? Well, how do you like that? It's an album. It's his album. You mean he can sing? No, he plays the nose flute. Of course he sings. Oh, Rob, put it on, huh? All right. There.
The music
The kid's great. Yeah, and to think you wasted 6 hours when you could have just had him sing Swanee River. You know, it's like my Aunt Agnes used to say, you can judge a book by its cover, but only after you've read the fine print. Cycle 3. Oh, well, that's it. Congratulations to you. And to you, congratulations for what? We have found ourselves an act. Ah, well, thank you. Thank you, Professor. Please hold your applause. Rob, this kid is great. Just what the show needed, a fresh young singer. That's right, Alan, you've always said all our show needs. Shut up, Mel. Yes, sir. Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight, and I'd just like to thank Robert Petrie for helping me showcase a long-time hobby of mine. That's very nice, Rob. A real gentleman. Hey, what do you think you're doing watching TV like the rest of us? Get out of here. Go comb my new hair. Yes, Alan. Well, this next song is dedicated to a very special person. Someone who has been part of my life since the beginning. This one's for you, Mother. Rob, did you tell him to say that? Of course not, Alan. Why would I do that? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps to get back at me for dropping this assignment in your lap last minute? Well, I guess we'll never know, will we? Rob, come on, I know it was you. You told him to say that thing about his mother, didn't you? All right, you got me. I guess we all can't be the master of suspense. Good night. Until next time, this has been Kitch at Home. And remember, if you ever want to tell a joke about a bed, just make sure it's made up first. This is the staff of the Ellen Brady Show and special guest star Tony Perkins, and we're all here to play Password. Yes, it's Password, brought to you by Candy Corn. The only special thing about it is that it's spelled with a K. Seriously, it tastes no different. And I'm your host, Kitch Wolf. Now, customarily, I would talk with you all before we get started, but we already exchanged pleasantries backstage. Maybe next time we exchange something more useful, like sweaters. Password goes, you try and get your partner to say the password with one-word clues. First one to you, Rob, and to you, Alan Brady. And for the viewers at home, the password is lather. But don't tell anybody until it's over. Okay, alright, starting with you, Rob, 10 points. Soap. Wash. 9 points, Alan. Froth. Bubbles? Shut up, Mel. No, that's not it. 8 points, Rob. Hands? Rob, what's your gestures? Oh, gosh, sorry. 5 seconds, Tony. I know. Wash. No, you already said that. 7 points, Alan. Angry. Alan? Okay, so far we have soap, froth, bubbles, 6 points, Rob. What? Angry soap? I'm sorry. Foam. Lather. Correct! Alright, Tony, you have 6 points from a 15-point game, and the winner has a chance to go home with a big bag of candy corn. Isn't that exciting? The word this time goes to Tony and Mel. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it at home. The password is helium. Okay, 10 points, Tony. Balloon. String? No, Mel, 9 points. Air. Up. You know I'm not going to get it with your arms waving like that. Put your arms down. You know there's no gesturing in here. Air, huh? That'll narrow it down. Balloon, string, air. Hot air balloon. Nope, that's 2 words, but it's one thing. I make up the rules here. Is it as you go along? 8 points to you, Tony. He. As in He-Man? What is that, Alan? Go ahead, Tony. He. What is it, a boy balloon? Alan? 2 boy balloons? Air? That's Mel's password, Tony. Well, I still think it's good. Have you ever won a game show? Like, ever? No? Wait a minute. I think I've got it. I think I've got it here. H-E. He. Air. Balloon. The number 2. Is it helium? Correct! Rob, you have 8 points. Combined with Tony's 6, that is 14 points. Air, Mel, but he said Mel. Shut up. Yes, Alan. All right, and the word goes to Rob and Mel this time, and for our viewers at home, the password is close. Okay, Rob, 10 points. Finish. Complete. Finish, complete. Nope, sorry. 9 points to you, Mel. Lock. Door. Nope, not door. 8 points to you, Rob. End. Complete. Okay, you already said that, Tony. Oh, shoot. 7 points to you, Mel. Open. Shut up, Mel. I'm trying to think. What is it? That's it, sir. Shut up, Mel? Shut up, Mel is the password? No, sir. Just what? Just shut up? Yes. Door, lock, open, shut up. Shut up is the password. Shut the door. Close! It's close! You are correct! That's 7 points to you and 14 points for Rob and Tony, so if they can guess the word in this lightning round, they will be the winner of all 15 points, and the big useless bag of candy corn to share. Are we ready? Tony will be asking, and Rob will be guessing, and go! The password is... nocturnal. I don't know, owl? That is correct! 1 point, Rob, which brings our team to 15 points and makes them the winner of this game of password. Well, are you happy now? We lost. Lost to a couple of choke riders. Well, technically, Alan, Tony is Lowe's, Mel.